Yo, what is up, my dudes? I'm back with another video. Since I was watching Lazy Masquerade, my second favorite horror YouTuber, talk about the butterfly effect, meaning that it's where you have a small decision can impact your life dramatically. And you might be wondering, do I have any butterfly effect stories? Scary ones. Personally, the first one that comes to mind is one that happened to me when I was a kid. This one is really insane, so I will get to the freaking story. Basically, so the story starts off with me just going about my day, actually, normally. Normally, right? And then, me and some of my neighbors and my brother were waiting for the bus. Well, the bus didn't really come, so we were just waiting there for I don't even know how long. Eventually the bus was late. We were really late for school, about another probably 45 minutes at least, which is not good. Because the bus driver had to pick up some of the kids from the younger school and drop them off first. Now, this is where the butterfly effect comes into play. And this part actually freaks me out a bit, actually. I've told this story on my old channel before, but I don't have it anymore, so I thought I'd retell it in the whole butterfly effect way. This is where the butterfly effect thing comes into play, though, because unbeknownst to me and my freaking neighbors, by the way, there was a knife. A kid had actually gotten, a kid had tried to sneak into our school with a freaking knife. Get this, around the exact same time that we would have arrived at school. So I'm thinking, when that word eventually got back out to us, I'm thinking at least years later, I thought, holy crap, dude, he could have attacked me and my frickin' neighbors. If the bus driver wasn't late that frickin' day, and wasn't late for her that other reason that I had said earlier, could we have, me and my neighbors, been attacked by this kid? Probably, actually. And this is the thing that's insane, is because it was a kid from our school, I think. Most likely, yeah. It was a kid from our school. So if the bus wasn't late, to where we would have been in probably walking distance of this dude, and B, he didn't get caught before entering the frickin' building, we probably could have been that guy's victims, basically. And it frickin', I always consider this divine intervention with the frickin' bus, because I'm thinking, well, I think, me being a Christian now, I think, well, dude, that had to have been divine intervention protecting us, God protecting us from that student with the knife, because we could have been where he was around the time if the bus was not late. So I'm just like, dude, I'm thankful to be alive. I'm thankful that he was caught, and I'm thankful that the bus was late around that time. which it might not really seem like the butterfly effect to some, but that one choice by the bus driver, probably and most likely saved a bunch of lives that day. My life, my brother's, and some of my neighbors' lives that day. So I mean, it's freaky to think about because I was not a Christian then, but I got saved around like what I think I was in 7th grade, and I got saved when I was in 12th. So that's about, let's see, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, around 5 years. Actually, 5 freaking years. Which is insane. So I mean, but I mean, it's just nuts to think about that I might not even be here at this point if it wasn't for the bus driver, you know, but, thank God a miracle happened that day and the bus was freaking late and that the kid with the freaking knife was, caught, which is just insane, man. I'm glad that he was caught and I'm glad that the bus was late so we weren't in his reign of sight when he had tried to sneak in, because, it would not have ended good. It really wouldn't have. But that is one of my butterfly effect stories. I don't really I don't really think that I have one that happened to my mom as well, but that's a separate story on its own, and I will not get into that. I hope you enjoyed this one story, though, because this one is mine. Personally, for me, it's actually my story, and if you count my neighbors and my brother's story as well. So, it's just nuts to think about that could have been our end that day, if the bus wasn't late and he wasn't caught. So, I hope you enjoyed. I will be back with another boss in Super Mario Galaxy 2 on Saturday. So stay tuned for that, guys. Stay tuned. But until next time, peace out.